Yeah. What I would do in that organization is I'd create an AI SEAL Team 6 that
Yeah.
goes and tries to create a V1 themselves. Don't hire anybody. Maybe if you need to consult with somebody, paid by an hour of their time, and you can do that as many times as you want with different people. But go and build it yourselves, build the CRM, have someone who knows what they're talking about on the development side, like security proof it. And there are some ways that you can prompt that and do that. But I would actually build a SEAL Team 6 that, like, it's one sales guy, one delivery guy, and they run
Uh-huh.
the new system, and
Yeah.
see if you can build a system that's better in-house and then deploy it to everyone. And that would probably happen in a couple months rather than a year. Yeah. Joe, you're a pretty big systems guy. What do you think about that?
I think you guys are talking over my head on a lot of stuff, that's for sure. I mean, I made it a point to try to learn AI to help our organization as best we can. And over the last year, I've really been, maybe like Charlie's saying, trying to understand it and use it and utilize it. And I've really found it's significantly helpful for me in our organization in three ways. One is a thought partner. So instead of having another staff member that I have to hire to bounce ideas off of, just going back and forth. I read a book by a guy, his name Jeff Wood, the AI driven leader, harnessing AI, something or other. I can't remember, but that was super reframing for me to start. That's where I started dabbling. And I know all of you that are way down the road are like, yeah, that's 101 stuff, but that's where I was. Then using it to getting better at writing prompts so that it can help me do my work, not do the thing for me. So back to that book conversation, like I do a lot of writing. And so it helped. I said, this is the instruction on how to produce. I throw Hormozy stuff in there. I throw this guy's, like, I just make a big instruction list, then use the meta prompt to really create. Now help me get that done with this text, this idea that I have, and it interacts with me to give me that outcome based on those specifications, if you will. And then the third way we use it is it's really helped me a lot. And I think this has been a game changer for me. I feel like I'm 50 to 60% more, getting more output out of just me using AI this way. And that's in just helping me organize my thoughts and organize my crap. So like I did a 2-day at Life Church, Dylan, with 20 other leaders from across the country. And I used my old moleskin and wrote notes and starred things and drew little drawings and had handouts and emails. And I just dumped it all into Claude and then just blabbed for 20 minutes. And then out came a document that I can send to my staff with all the highlights and next steps and everything. And it was probably like 6 days worth of work in an hour and a half. So those like ways are really what's advantageous. And then using what I know to train my staff is saving us from having to hire certain people. Right. It's helping us to train our psychologists in Mexico, or helping us to get consistency across our donors and all of those kind of things. Yeah, that's really where I'm using it. Claude Cowork, that's the next step, the next frontier. I'll use a Star Trek reference there. But that's the next frontier for me. Hey, Jacob, what the coffee shop you at, man?
Sorry about the distraction in the background. I am at our Camp Love office, and we're working on a video to share about our pitch. So we have some videographers with us here.
Gotcha. I was going to say, I used to live in Peoria. My daughter went to Grand Canyon, so I thought maybe you were at a local spot that I would have been at. Sorry to interrupt.
Totally.
Thanks, Dylan.
It's okay. Sorry, I can turn off my camera if I'm that distracting.
Oh, no, I love it. I was jealous. That's the only thing. I was jealous.
Yeah. Jacob and Joe, you guys should talk offline a little bit. Jacob's just starting a career that Joe is a couple decades in here. So I think there's a lot you could learn there. But
yeah, I found you on LinkedIn, Jacob. Look me up there.
Perfect. Will do.
Yeah. Love it. But anybody else from the 5 others that aren't on the video screen? David Rhodes, Clancy Johnson, Cheryl Daniel. What are you guys thinking?